Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I'm Sorish Mitra from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. I'm a second year student pursuing BE in Computer Science and Engineering. Today I'll be giving a presentation on understanding methods overloading and method overriding in Java. Java, known for its object-oriented programming features, provides two powerful concepts that enhances flexibility in method invocation and behavior: method overloading and method overriding. These mechanisms allow developers to write code that is both clean and efficient, simultaneously promoting code reuse and polymorphism. Throughout this presentation, we'll delve deeply into each concept, exploring their distinct functions, application, and the critical differences that set them apart. Method overloading and overriding are fundamentals to Java's ability to complete handle complexity. As we proceed, remember that while they may seem similar, they are severe distinct purpose. Overloading optimizes code functionality within a class, whereas overriding allows subclass to provide a specific implementation of a method already defined in its superclass. Method overloading. Signatures matters. Method overloading occurs within a single class when two or more methods share the same name but different parameter lists regarded as the signatures. It forms of a compile time polymorphism that allows calling different methods throughout the same method name based on the parameters. Second, enhancing readability. Overloading is the technique that keeps code intuitive and easier to read as meaningful method names can be given to reused. It assists in avoiding the creation of new names for methods that perform similar but slightly different tasks. Flexibility in code. It provides a defined way to with a defined arguments which can be used in various contexts. Moreover, overloading methods have different return types, increasing flexibility and functionality in class design. How does method overloading work in Java? Rules of overloading. Java determines the appropriate method at compile time based on method signature, ensuring the correct method is executed according to the number and the type of argument provided. Type promotion. When an exact match for a parameter is not found, Java applies the type promotion, selecting method with the most specific matching signature. Primitive data types may be promoted to the match available overloads. Solution and accessibility. Method overloading respects access modifier. Thus, overloads method can be private, protected, or public. This control over the method accessibility further encapsulations a core OOP principle. Methods of example of method overloading in Java. First is simple addition. The add method is overloaded to support two integers, floating types, and numbers, or even combining a string with another value. Each method differs in parameter used, illustrating versatility. And next is constructor overloading. A user may have multiple constructor accommodating various combinations of user information such as name, email, and the number of login attempts, demonstrating flexibility in instantiation. Third is volume calculation. Overload calculate volume method can be defined the volume of different shapes like cube cylinders depending on the parameters passed. The appropriate method computes the and returns the volume. What is method overriding? Polymorphic behavior. Method overriding is a runtime concept that allows a subclass to provide a specific implementation of method that is already defined in its superclass, and hence enabling polymorphism, where a single action can behave different on based on the object act upon. Second, increasing relevancy. Overriding allows subclasses to refine or replace behavior of methods inherited from superclass. Subclasses can make the behavior more relevant without changing the method's external interface. Constraint and adherence. The overridden method in subclass must have same name, return type, and parameter as it does in superclass. It should not be less accessible than the method in the superclass. How does method overriding work in Java? Declaration. A a subclass declares a method with the same signature as the method in the superclass, indicating an intention to overdrive. Second is execution. At runtime, Java Virtual Machine or JVM determines the proper method to call for an object based on its actual class type, not the reference type. That this dynamic method dispatches ensures the overriding method is executed. Last, annotation use. The use at the rate override annotation can be explicitly used to declare an overriding method. This serves as a compile tile check and preventing errors if the superclass signature is changed or there is a mismatch. Example of method overriding in Java. Shape class. A shape class defines method draw that simply prints the drawing shape. A subclass circle overrides this method to print drawing circle, demonstrating the concept of replacing superclasses functionality with specific behaviors. Payment processing. In a payment class, there is a method called process payment. Subclass such as credit payment and debit payment override this method to include specific payment processes processing the logic pertinent to each payment type, showcasing functional differentiation. User interface action. An action class with a method for perform could be overridden by subclass save action or open action, where each action provides they should perform, articulating customized action within the user interface context. Key differences between method overloading and method overriding. Purpose. Method overloading increases the method readability and usability within the class, whereas method overriding allows for a subclass to specifically implement a method from its superclass. Polymorphism, compile time, runtime. Parameter list must be different for each overload, and in overriding, it must be same as the method name in the superclass. Method signature method must have different signatures, and in overriding method must have say, same names as superclass. Return time can be different, and in method overriding, it has to be same. Scope, it has to be within the class, and in method overriding, it has to be across the class with an inheritance. Thank you everyone. Please do like, share, and subscribe my video.